Welcome to No Excuses. My name is Mary Fran, and today is a Tagless Tuesday. And how this works is I'm not going to tag anybody. I'm just going to put some names of people that I follow that may do the tag in the description below. And hopefully you can check out their channels and they'll actually do some tags also. I got this tag from Sandy over at Let's Get Fit with Sandy, and I'm excited to do it. So let's get to it. There are 10 questions today. Question number 1, what was the best thing that happened to you in the year 2021? And without a shadow of a doubt, getting married. Got married in 2021. How awesome is that? Yes, I got married on October 3rd. We actually were on vacation. We didn't tell anybody. We actually just went on vacation. I had it all planned. And the very first morning we were there, we went to a waterfall and we met a preacher there, and he actually married us. And we lucked out because the waterfall is usually really, really busy, and there was no one there for the whole 15 minutes that we were getting married. There were people there when we got there, and it cleared out. As soon as we were done, people swarmed back in. So we actually had the waterfall to ourselves. It was an amazing, amazing experience and a very good memory. Question number 2, what was the most challenging thing that happened this year? And for me, I don't like to see people I love and care about struggling with emotions and hard times. And so for me, I had to watch Jason go through some grief this year as he lost his daughter. And that was really challenging for me to just watch him struggle. Question number 3, what was an unexpected joy? Getting married. We actually did not plan anything out. About 2 or 3 months before our vacation, we were like, hey, let's go ahead and just get married and do it. Because if we don't just do it, it's not going to get done. So in a way, it was unexpected, and it was totally unexpected for our families and friends. Number 4, what was an unexpected obstacle? And one of the biggest obstacles for me this year was losing control of my food addiction. Totally lost control of it. It was just right there. And that was a huge obstacle. I had to work to keep it under control and to try to pull it back under control. And it just kind of stopped me with everything that I was doing, because I just stopped really trying to live a healthy life. I just kind of did what I wanted to do and ate what I wanted to eat and kept searching for foods because I was trying to feed an addiction. And that was a huge obstacle, because not only does it hurt your health and your weight, it really starts to play with your mind. So that was my biggest obstacle, I would say. Other than the fact that I'm trying to film with Kiwi, that's a huge obstacle too. Number 5, pick 3 words that would describe your year. Love. I've already talked about getting married twice. Happiness, because even though there's aspects of my life that are not happy, I'm just happy in life. I know that I'm coming home to a man that loves me. We are happy together. That's just happiness. So love, happiness, and number 3 is embarrassment, because I did lose control of my eating, and I have kept a weight loss blog for years, and here I am on YouTube talking about weight loss, and yeah, I fell off the wagon and I've done really, really bad. And that's just really embarrassing. So embarrassing. Number 6, what is the best books that you've read this year? And I'm going to really struggle, because I actually had to go back, and my final count for the year 2021 was 125 books. So I actually said, let me just go ahead and come up with my favorite authors that I actually discovered this year. So let me go ahead and read them. I have Fiona Davis. She writes historical fiction, and it's usually centered around the architecture of a building. So it's kind of cool. I like Julie Klassen. I like Kristen Harmel, Kelly Rimmer, and I really like Natasha Lester. Now, the best book that was nonfiction that I read was probably The Atomic Habits. I really liked that one. Number 7, what is your most valuable relationship for the year? Without a shadow of a doubt, Jason. He is my rock. He's my love. He is my support. I could not ask for a better person. He supports me in everything I do. He's encouraging me. He encourages me to be a better person. Number 8, what was your biggest personal change in the year 2021? And I don't want to beat a dead horse, but my name changed. That's a pretty big personal change. So yes, I got married on October 3rd and I started making the name changes, and with COVID and everything being closed, it has been taking a long time. So it took like a month and a half, 2 months to get my social security card changed. And then I had to make an appointment to get my driver's license name changed. And the appointments were a month booked out. So it has taken a long time. I'm still in the process. But that's a huge change. Name change. Number 9, what is the most challenging part of your work and your home life? Home life is easy. We actually moved into this apartment and he and I both had actually kind of started from nothing. We had left relationships, marriages, whatever, and had not a whole lot of stuff. And so we moved into this apartment and it seemed so big and so open and everything. And in the 4 years that we've lived here, we've outgrown our apartment. So it's really hard to live and keep something looking decent when you have outgrown it. That's my biggest challenge at home. So I'm actually going to talk about the emotional aspect of my job. I work with a very fragile community of people, and sometimes I'm talking to these people and the stories and the things that they say rips your heart out. There has been days where I've just stood in the shower and cried because I'm like, how are they handling this? So emotional. It's very emotional. Number 10, what is the biggest thing that you learned this year? And I think the biggest thing I learned is that I can't change things. I can't change my job. I can't change where I live easily. We are working on some things, but I can't change that. And so instead of sitting and dwelling on the fact of, you know, this job might not be my dream job, turning around and saying, but I have a job. I have a job that pays me decently and I can survive nicely on that. I have a job that's going to afford me to start looking for a house. I have this. So my biggest lesson was, instead of looking at the negatives, to actually start looking at the positives and focus on those positives. So once again, here we are. It is a Tagless Tuesday. Check out the description below. Check out the people in there and see if they did it. And if you're there, go ahead and do it. And if you're not there, do it anyway if you want to, because it's just fun. And don't forget to check out Sandy at Let's Get Fit with Sandy. She has a whole list of people also that are hopefully doing this tag. No excuses.